What's good, you guys? Now I do love Punjabi food and Punjabi curries, but in terms of taste, I feel like one of the most underrated cuisines is South Indian non-veg. And that's why in today's super special, easy recipe, I'm bringing you an easy and quick version of an all-time Manglorean classic. This is Ranveer's version of a chicken pulimunchi. As usual, Indian curries start with onions and ginger garlic paste. The one distinct ingredient is tamarind. Pulimunchi means sour and spicy curry, and this gives you the sour element. Next, coconut milk powder. Now in a traditional pulimunchi, they use whole grated coconut, but this is a quick and easy version of the traditional Manglorean dish. Traditional pulimunchi uses red Manglorean chilies, but easy Manglorean recipes use chili powder like this. Any chili powder is good. For me, Kashmiri chili powder works well. This gives you the spicy element of the pulimunchi. Now, Garam Masala in this dish is optional, but what's not optional are the key South Indian ingredients: rye or mustard seeds, and of course, curry leaves. A lot of flavor, a lot of punch, and a lot of well, let's save that for later. So the first step in the cooking process is to get your water on the heat and get it boiling. You want to take your ball of tamarind and just place it in the warm water. That's it. So when you leave it in the water, what happens is that the water extracts all those natural juices from the tamarind. And a lot of people just choose to use this water at the end. And that's also fine for most dishes that need that sour element. But this dish has a very strong sour element. And that's why I like blitzing up the tamarind pulp along with the water. And then use the paste according to your own taste. Make it as sour as you'd like. But coming to the main cooking process, and again, it starts with taking a wok and putting in oil. In this case, I'm using coconut oil. And the first step in South Indian cooking, as always, is tempering mustard seeds. So you just let the mustard seeds sit in the oil until they start popping, which might take anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes. And once you've got those seeds popping, you can go in with the ginger garlic paste. Saute it till the aromas spread all over your kitchen. Golden rule of cooking ginger garlic paste. So this will take probably another minute or so. After the ginger garlic paste is cooked, you can go in with the onion. In this case, I've just sliced it up, but you can cut it however you want. For this particular dish, I feel like slicing up the onions adds a lot of flavor. And because this is South Indian cooking, keep in mind we're not going to saute them till they go golden brown. We're just going to saute them till they lose a bit of color. So get some salt in there to make the onions sweat and saute it till that pinkness goes away. This is a great point for curry leaves. Now, a lot of people add curry leaves at different points in the cooking process, but in my experience, when you add curry leaves along with the onions, that's when you retain most of the flavor. So go in with just a pinch of turmeric, again, completely according to your own taste. Because as you know, great Indian cooking is made according to your own preferences. Next, go in with a lot of that red Kashmiri chili powder. Now, trust me, this isn't the traditional method, but it works just as well. It still gives you an amazing pulimunchi. And pulimunchi needs to be red, so you need to go in with a lot. And keep in mind, we're going to be adding coconut milk later, so it's going to kind of bring down the heat, so you can go a little bit overboard with the red chili. Next step, great point to go in with water just to unify all those flavors. Next, go in with the super crucial tamarind pulp. Now keep in mind, depending on the type of tamarind you use, it might be a little sour or a little sweeter. So this is different for everyone. You gotta go according to your own taste. So go in with about 2 or 3 tablespoons initially and then adjust it later. Great point to go in with coconut milk powder. This brings sweetness to the dish, it reduces the heat, changes the texture entirely, and I feel makes every single Indian curry an orgasmic curry. Oh yeah. So go in with water again to unify the whole dish, very crucial in this case. And just let it simmer away, baby. So after your red curry's been simmering on low heat for about a minute, you can go in with that diced chicken breast or chicken legs or whatever meat you want. For feel free to go in with seafood or even mutton. Almost anything works with these flavors, anything except paneer probably. But hey, I've never tried putting paneer in this, so let's see. But chicken works awesome with pulimunchi. The only thing you've got to keep a tab on is that all the chicken is completely immersed. You want that chicken breast to absorb as much flavor as possible. That's why you can put a little water just to make sure all the chicken's immersed and leave it on a slow flame after that. Cook it down to the consistency you'd like. Keep in mind, you don't want to overcook chicken breast, but in saying that, meat plus water plus fat will ensure that your meat isn't chewy, ever. So even if you overcook it, this chicken isn't going to turn out chewy, it's going to turn out awesome. That's something I promise. So leave it on a low heat till you get your desired consistency. And finally, your red, spicy and sweet and tangy and perfect Manglorean Chicken Pulimunchi is ready. Best enjoyed with rice or a rice derivative like neer dosa. Now some people may argue that this pulimunchi has a high fat content, but keep in mind the fat in this case is from coconut. And when we're talking about coconuts, it's all about them healthy MCTs. And that's why this dish is a prime example of fitness not being as simple as just calories and macros. The kind of fat you select also matters. And hey, if that still bothers you, you can go in with lesser coconut milk and oil. But the truth of the matter is, this is an easy chicken curry full of, you know what's coming. Oh yeah!